Hi guys, Cheryl here with Quantum Possibilities Connection. So how's it going? How did you enjoy last week's challenge? What possibilities did you find as you began to be aware of how often you should on yourself and start changing that to the possibility of coulding? So it'll be interesting for you to share your comments. And then this week, I have a new challenge for us. Our week 2 challenge is to transform hate into love. Hate's one of those words that gets thrown around an awful lot, but we know that words have power. Words create. So let's be aware of how often we use that word, because we know that the body follows the mind. And what you think, you become. So what are you thinking? So when it comes to hate, how often do you use that word? Maybe even just little ways, You talk about certain food or activities or sports or whatever it might be, and we so often say, oh, I hate that. Do we really hate it? Really? Does it warrant that much of a response to hate and put that kind of attention to that unwanted thing or that undesirable aspect? Do we really have such an intense dislike for that thing? So when you hear yourself say that, take a look at what it is that you're commenting that you hate and see if you can't find some love in it. See how you really feel about it. Just take a moment and be aware of your thoughts, and then see how you can transform that. So one of the first things that I think about is that I used to often say that I hated doing housework. So when it came time to do housework, oh, I hate doing housework. I hate doing housework. Well, then it becomes a drudgery. And who wants to do a drudgery, right? You want to have fun. So I began to focus on what I love about it. What I love is a clean house. I love my house to be clean. Well, in order for my house to be clean, I need to do housework, right? So now instead of focusing on hating housework, focus on loving a clean house. And I can find the love in that action. And we can do the same thing with people, situations, choices they make. There's always another side to that. So this week's challenge is for you to find the quantum possibilities. What's the smallest possibility? What's going to make the biggest change with that small little awareness as you begin to focus on how to transform hate into love? I did make a little post with a word game that I'd like to see you take part in. So change the word hate, take the word hate and take one letter and change it to create another 4-letter word. And then change one letter in that word, and so on until you've transformed the word hate into the word love. And it's just a fun little game to get us started on this idea of how easily we really can change hate into love. And if you find there's a little bit more in there, a little more juice to it, then that's something you can really chew on and see what choices that you're making, and then find some new possibilities. So thanks, guys. I appreciate your contributions. Look forward to your comments and continued involvement, and I'll see y'all soon. Thanks.